Hey guys, RJ from TeleTalks here. On today's episode, we are going to be making an intro song for my new podcast I have coming out called Stream Talk Repeat. Matter of fact, by the time you see this video, the episode 1 of this podcast should be live, and be sure to go ahead and check that out. I'll leave a link down below. Anyways, guys, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so backstory. First of all, as some of you guys know, I used to be on a podcast called Just Surprise Me. Love those guys. It was an awesome time being on there. However, because of my schedule, being a dad, them being on the West Coast, reverse, me being on the West Coast, them being on the East Coast, it was hard to sync up with our schedule because prime recording time for them was prime daddy time for me, cooking dinner and all that stuff. So it just didn't really work out anymore, and I kept on having to bill time and time again. It was honestly kind of just a mess. I decided to step away, and that's okay. You know, I still love those guys. I still hope to be on there a few more times, but yeah. So I decided to start my own. That way I can have a podcast essentially that is on my schedule. And so I started Stream Talk Repeat, where I'm basically going to be talking about all the shows and stuff that I've been watching or streaming. So if you're interested in, on my first episode, I'm going to be talking about Book of Boba Fett, Peacemaker, and the film Nobody. That's what I'll talk about in the first episode. So if that seems like something you would enjoy, go ahead and check it out. Links will be down below. My idea for this intro is just to reflect me. Now, I am a user of epidemicsounds for like my sound effects and even the background music that you typically have been hearing in my videos. But I could have chose that. There's amazing tracks on there, and I'm not affiliated or sponsored by them. I just legit like their service. For $15 a month, it really takes your content to the next level. And I still will use it for the podcast for sound bits and stuff like that here and there. But I wanted this intro to reflect me and just my music making. And it was an excuse to make music and to make this video. So let's go ahead and get started. I'll be running all on my iPad, then using the HX Stomp going into the Evo 4 by Audient. And yeah, that's how we're going to record this intro. So I think I have a general idea of what I want to do. Now, typically I use Cubasis, right? But I want to use GarageBand specifically because I do like the Smart Drummer feature. It's probably one of the better ones on the App Store since I don't have things access to like Easy Drummer, And so that's what we're going to go with. I kind of already have a drum beat. I wanted something a little more up-tempo, so we're at 138 tempo. Let's go ahead and get our guitar set up. Obviously, using the Cabineta. Now, here's the drums I have. I might change this later. I might not. But we're going to go with it. This is going to be a very short track, guys. Like, I'm talking about 20 seconds. It's just an intro for our podcast. Have like a more of a dreamy pack that we can add to it. Turn on chorus. I'm gonna redo that. Both of them. Maybe that. Maybe some a little bit and stuff. More like. Yeah, let's try that. Maybe we'll do an up chuck instead of a down chuck on the choka choka. Let's go back. So it'll be more like. I like that, but I need to have like an actual conclusion, so I'm gonna redo that. There we are, that's it. Let's see how it goes. Yeah! Hell yeah! Yes! Maybe not that tone? Maybe something more ethereal? But damn, son! That's the quickest lead! Let's give this a shot. Yeah, let's go ahead and record that. Alright guys, so I think I came up with a harmony. It's not really a harmony, it's just an octave lower, so it's just a... I think I actually have a really stupid, really dumb vocal line. And it would just be like the name of the podcast, just repeated the first two words, because the podcast is called Stream Talk Repeat. So it literally would just be stream, talk, stream, and talk, stream, and talk. But do like a shout chorus kind of thing. Like, you know, like post-punk, like emo shout chorus kind of thing. Could be really fun. Alright guys, I think I'm just gonna go with a simple, like just simple following the guitar and rocking in with the bass drum. Nothing fancy, but I think it'll just work. So let's go ahead and do that. I think that's it. As you can hear, I changed the drums. I'll change it back, but I just really wanted to lock in with the bass, so I muted everything else essentially. But we'll bring that back in. Honestly, guys, I think that's it. It does what I need, and I think with the vocals, if I add them, it will do it well. If not, it stands on its own for the most part. Didn't want to invest too much. I had an evening essentially to make this whole song. Sometimes you just gotta roll with it, and I actually really like this. I dig the vibe. I can actually see myself making this into a full song when I have more time. But it's a solid intro, I feel like. Alright guys, that about does it for this episode of TeleTalks. What did you think of the song? I'm pretty proud of it. It's short, simple, and sweet, gets to the point, but brings some excitement to the podcast to kick it off. I think it really, puts a nice little special touch of myself again on this podcast that I'm pretty proud of. Again, it is called Stream Talk Repeat, a podcast hosted by me where we talk about everything that I'm streaming. Be sure to check it out. Links down below. Follow me on Instagram at TeleTalks and Stream Talk Repeat the podcast. And thank you so much, guys, for watching.